guys, welcome back to the channel. So, yes, this is different. This is not Warhammer. This is not a promotional, there's no sponsorship, nothing like that. I just got access to like a free trial kind of thing with Xbox, and so I'm going to be checking out a ton of games that have been on my list. The game Jedi Fallen Order was released November 15th, 2019 by Respawn Entertainment, whose parent company is EA, Electronic Arts. And so, we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to give you a review, and I have finished it. And since it's such a big deal, I'm going to bring the first negative up first about it. Okay. Completion, alright? It says I've done 80% of everything, and as you can see, journey complete. You can continue. I beat the game in about 13 hours. Technically a little bit less than that because the credits were really long on the rolling there, and it would be even shorter if they actually had fast travel, because the most annoying thing that I ran into in the game is the fact that there is no fast travel and you're having to go back and forth between planets all the time for things. Like, you'll go to one and you can't finish fully exploring because you have to complete certain main story objectives to get certain force abilities that let you travel in your exploration of a planet, because there are certain areas that are just not accessible. Now we are going to look at the skill tree here. I honestly thought this would be bigger, but this is it. I had done no spoilers previously. I hadn't looked at it, so there'll be a little bit of spoilers here and there, but I'll try and call those out before I run into it. Skill tree wise, and I'm sure a lot of people were curious about it, this is all you get. There is not a level cap per se. You just eventually run out of skill trees or skill to buy. And there's only one skill that actually increases all lightsaber damage, which I couldn't see a difference. I really couldn't. Now, let me switch over and talk about some of the positives. Do I think the game is fun? Yes, I do. I think the story, it's not like amazing, but the story's good. There are definitely parts of it that I loved more than others when it came to the story. For those of you who are unaware, this is supposed to be a few years after the Clone Wars. I don't know exactly how far after, but it's been a couple of years at least, because the Jedi that you're playing as was a kid when it happened. Now he seems to be around maybe 18, 19. You could get away and say he's like a 16-year-old, but I'm willing to bet he's closer to like that 18, 20-year-old range. So, it's been a few years. Now, some of these abilities are pretty darn cool. I will say that. And you do get multiple variations for your lightsaber. You start out with just a single one, but eventually you get the double here, which I'm always a fan of. They try and make it sound like having the single lightsaber is better for when you're just fighting one opponent, but the moveset is definitely different. Eventually you get to the point where you can actually disconnect it and you can have, for certain moves, two lightsabers for more damage. And so I ended up going with that because, one, it looks cool. Now I'm going to cover something here with the health. So we're going back to a negative here. Health and your force, you only have a few skills that you can purchase with your points to increase your health and increase your force. This was kind of frustrating. I'm a colorblind person, okay? And you're probably wondering, what the heck's that got to do with anything? Well, because there are certain things out in the world that you find, I believe they're under the category of secrets, that when you find them in the different worlds from traversing, once you have found X number of them, I believe it's 3, once you found 3, then it increases your max health or your max force. And there are more of them out there, so you can do this multiple times and get a lot more health and a lot more force. I found this extremely annoying and tedious because of the fact that you cannot find everything in one go. You have to waste time. And I'm going to show this off a little bit. So we'll probably have a quick skip here. But we're going to go to a planet and just show this off. Let's see, somewhere that we... Yeah, so like right here when you're looking at your different planets, it says secrets down there and it has chests. Going back to the colorblind thing, the chests are different colors. A lot of them are cosmetic, however, some of them are the stems, which you get from your little robot companion that's right there, that are basically the few heals you have in combat. But they're only in a certain type of chest. I believe they're gold colored. So it did help me a little bit because they are shinier because of the lighting. So once I realized that, I'm like, alright, I'm not wasting my time on cosmetic chests. That's just really annoying to me. But if they're shiny, I'm going to go for it. We're going to try and get to those because I want more heals. As you can see, most of it's been explored. Nothing is under 70%. Yeah. So let's go to Zepho here.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Alright, now that we're on this planet here, I don't remember you actually being here to talk to.
What's up, Mary?
That ship.
It belonged to a Jedi, fleeing from the Empire with their Padawan. There weren't any survivors.
How do you learn so much about these places you explore?
Some things, people, events, or experiences leave an echo in the Force that I can connect to.
You can read the past? Can all Jedi do this?
No, it's a rare thing. I think I was born with it.
My sister magic is ancient, but my connection with the past is not as vivid as yours.
That might be a good thing.
Perhaps you're right. The past holds much pain for both of us.
So, it's actually a really good little conversation to run into where she's talking about asking him about seeing echoes of the past. Echoes are things that you find, and some of those echoes, all echoes actually are good to find because they give you experience. So you get experience for also exploring, not just for killing things, which is good. But let's pull up the map. Please look at this giant thing. You can see the little bits and pieces here that I have not explored. This map is huge. Now, let's say I go all the way down here. And I want to go down because I want to explore these two little things, the indicators that there's stuff there. And I can go there. Same thing with that door. It's available, as you see on the right side there. But once I do that, I have to make my way all the way back. I have to run the whole way. It is so frustrating. That is, I'm like 90% sure 3 hours is just you running trying to get back to your bloody ship. And that's just extremely infuriating. Now, something that is nice, it does show you here the chests when you're looking at different areas. See, it says just chest, but because of the whole, there could be a gold one there somewhere. Might be another stem. Might be worth looking at. Might not be. There are sometimes areas that you feel are difficult to travel through because of either the enemies or the terrain, and you don't find jack squat that's rewarding. Oh, look, you got a cosmetic. Good for you, if you care about that. I only care a little bit. Just a little. So, and you can see again, chests. Let's see. Pretty sure there's still some secrets. Yeah, see, that has one secret in here somewhere. Let's see. But there's zero fast travel, and that's my biggest gripe with the game, and I'm pretty sure other people, same kind of thing. So, but the combat is okay. Eventually, once you've unlocked more, there are some pretty cool move sets. However, and you can switch between your single and your double. I generally prefer to have the double out just because of how many bad guys I'd run into. And they're pretty good. The moves are pretty nice. And there, see you taking it apart. Your force abilities are pretty cool. That's like a slowing motion there. So the abilities are cool. The most frustrating thing to me, though, was the certain abilities to travel, to traverse, were locked behind story. And it honestly wouldn't have been that big of a deal if we had fast travel. It really wouldn't have been. So, there's not a lot I can say about it, about the game, other than those things, just because of how short it was. Rather frustrating. Again, do I think the story is good? Yes. Yes, I do. When this game originally came out, I believe it was $60 is what they were asking for. No way on earth would I pay $60 for this. No way. Currently, they're asking $40 for it. There was a sale a while back, and I almost got it then. I think it was like $4. I think they were just trying to get people to play this so they could get hyped for the next game. If you see that kind of sale come back, naturally, I'd say $4 worth it. Or if you're one of those people who just want to play a game, finish it once, maybe do a second playthrough on a harder difficulty, do the Game Pass, do the EA Play. I think it's like $5 on EA Play, something like that. Get it done in a month. You know, that is worth it. But otherwise, wait for a sale. It's really not worth it for the full price of $40 right now. One more annoying thing that I will say, or two more technically, because it's with the combat. There are a lot of good things about combat, and it feels mostly good. All right. There are a few enemies though you can't block or guard against for a lot of their attacks. They have moves that can break your guard, but you don't have that, okay? You don't have that at all. And your dodge move it's pretty garbage. Look at that. This is your dodge. Like, honestly, your best dodging is when you're going backwards. Don't try to go side to side too much unless it's a really big opponent, and even then it's garbage. There's like a frog type creature on a world. Because of how big he is, it's really difficult to dodge out of the way. Now, I've heard on the new game dodge is much better, and there's precision dodging, which the game doesn't tell you about. I don't even think it's in this one. I'll give a quick look there. Yeah, there's just stuff with your evade, but in the new game there is precision dodging, which is, again, that's a perfectly timed dodge, so it sounds like they improved that. But I'm hoping to do a gameplay of that one. It'll probably be coming out shortly after this video is released, but that is my plan. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really wish there was more I could say about this, but like I said, beat it in less than 13 hours. The story's good, but I just can't recommend it at full price. Wait for a sale. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, ask questions. You know, I'll be more than happy to answer any if you guys have any. Take care.